Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. It is bubbling up very nicely here in Munich. The noise fervent, the colours effervescent, the crowd expectant. This should be very good. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Now he's off and running. Koundé. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga. Oh, and he's through the middle. Koundé. Chouameni. And Koundé. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get onto this? Mbappe. Camavinga. Well-timed, excellent interception. Olise. Oh, a delicate chip through. France still without a single shot on target. Mbappe! And he was alert to it. Bellingham.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Just too much on that. Camavinga. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Chance! That could spill. And one more try! And again! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Thuram might just make this. Valverde. Saliba gets it away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hernandez. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that has been knocked clear. Thuram. Oh, nicely intercepted. Carvajal. Chouameni. Camavinga. It's Bellingham. Driving on and making good progress. Lovely feet. Oh, important interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Mbappe, he's onside. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And he thumps it clear. Camavinga, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And that is high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Valverde. Chouameni. He can run onto that. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vinicius Junior, big chance! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Surprise, surprise, what a crazy start to the second half. The star man finds his own net. Crazy.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Now it's Thuram. France needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's played forward. Saliba kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Kolumuani. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
62,005.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And the pass is intercepted. Rudiger makes the interception. Mbappe! No way through there. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Valverde. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. And he's certainly onside here. Nice ball, and he's in here. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball out wide.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Koundé. Played into space out wide. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for France. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8. Chouameni. Number 7. Olise. Coming on the field. Number 14. Rabiot. Number 13.
And that has left him in a heap.
Conte. Number 20.
Alaba.
Nkunku.
Spread neatly.
Substitutions taking place.
He's found a way through. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Colomboani. Thuram. Courtois can claim that. And he was quick to react.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Carvajal. Mbappe. Saliba gets a foot in here. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mbappe! And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And now,
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's found the way through. Olise. Oh, well played. And it's been given away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kamavinga. Turan. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defence.
Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Rabiot. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe. And the finish! Goal! France!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Gol per la Francia. Ha segnato al 13° minuto, numero 10.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Olise. First quarter of an hour gone. He has found the way through. France are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Olise. Header! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That is good alertness. That's a nicely measured pass. Olise.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
In with the challenge. He's through here. Hernandez. Lobbed in behind. Olise. Big header! Harmlessly behind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Mbappe. Keeper's ball. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Dembele is on it. Big chance! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again in double quick time. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. France. And the shot! It's in! How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Rabiot. Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Referee has just said play on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's a pretty loose pass. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Great hit! Sticks it away! And they are cruising away.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3. Camavinga. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Camavinga.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Tromeni
recupero.
was in no mood for any of that. Saliba. Olise is onto it in a flash. Mbappe. Thuram. Olise. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a visitare il negozio ufficiale dello stadio per acquistare i souvenir dell'incontro odierno. Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 12. Viene sostituito con il numero 20.
Here we go again. France changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. France do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Lovely feet. Now it's Rabiot. Now it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. Oh, that's a key interception. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he has been fouled there. Koundé.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Chouameni. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, played right into his path. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
France needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Not the most accurate pass. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. Spread neatly. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga. France are looking to break at pace. Koundé. Olise. Oh, he's found support out wide. Olise has it out wide and in space. Decent hit! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Mbappe! They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. France are having a ball here. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hernandez. Olise. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Saliba makes the interception. Rabiot. That is ended up in no man's land. Olise. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Chouameni. Camavinga. Can he get it through? He's got space in the area. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hernandez. To Rabiot. Thuram. Olise! Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. France presented with a golden opportunity here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
France playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Mbappe, and the counter is on. Koundé. Interesting ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and it's Dembele!
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Two minutes to be added on. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's it. France cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
France desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere.
We have already started here.
Robertson. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Akanji deals with that comfortably. So what can they make of this? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual? Haaland! It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. That is a great pick out. Great hit! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gets his pass away. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foot in.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bernardo Silva. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Taken back almost at once. Threads one in. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Can he latch on to this? Liverpool are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Foden. Foden carries the ball down the right. Foden showing good feet. And that's been won straight back. Haaland. Foden. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Konate. Alisson punts it upfield. Alexander-Arnold finds himself offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's in on goal. Rodri. Oh, well played, well played. Szoboszlai.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Diaz. Diaz. Nice control. Oh, what has happened here?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time. And Foden! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again! He'll try to keep this alive. De Bruyne bops him off it and wins back the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He shifted it to the flank. Robertson. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's found a way through. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Well timed, excellent interception. Akanji. Foden. And here's Haaland. Very nicely done. He is through here. Oh, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Diaz. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
E questo era il primo tempo, c'è ancora metà partita per recuperare.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai. Brilliantly cut out. Liverpool with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. McAllister. Played back in. Now there's a fine ball. Gets the shot away! De Bruyne. And he cuts out the supply. Can he put it away? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Nunez! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
An act of charity gratefully received.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And the counter is on.
Showing great feet there. McAllister
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
McAllister.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's the hit! Bernardo Silva.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, a delicate chip through. He's in plenty of space here. Bernardo Silva.
Oh, they can break here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
Always
hope.
onto this. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, there's the clearance. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No, that's been intercepted. McAllister. Diaz. Looking for options for movement. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that's well spotted. Bernardo Silva, and here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's headed upfield. Ooh, played through for the wide man.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7, numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 14.
McAllister chasing after it.
Jota.
Darwin being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's been cut out, well played. Bernardo Silva, nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, what's he done? Out for a throw.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 3, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17, il numero 18. Attenzione, un cambio.
Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And it's Grealish. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Foden. Oh, nice touch. Foden proves just a little bit too strong. Konate is there, and he can get that clear. Lovely bit of skill.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Gakpo. And now the breakaway. Now it's Diogo Jota. Jota going full steam ahead down the left flank. Bernardo Silva. And he's picked out the run. Konate cuts out the pass. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
So thank you very much, Jim. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy or indeed anywhere.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Gakpo.
No, that's been intercepted. And the counter is on.
Fairman. Gakpo. Gakpo! And the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, what has happened here? Plays it, and the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Reinders. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Interesting ball. Mbappe. Reinders. Simons. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Reinders.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's onside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vinicius Junior. Simons. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. He is just caressing the ball. It's Memphis Depay! Bellingham running with the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. Modric. They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser. Modric! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Hits one! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Brilliantly cut out. Shooten. Oh, they can break here. Looking for the runner. Reinders. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's the chance to counter. Chip through. And he's there to belt it away. Mendy, moved on forwards.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Fairman, now Gakpo, and it's Memphis Depay.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo, and he's picked out the run, and he's away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Couldn't squeeze it through. There's the shot! He's delivered all right! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully, and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. Gakpo. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And the whistle goes for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13. Lascia il
Here we
campo
go
per il
again.
numero 1.
Gakpo. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. Mbappe. No way through. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe might just make this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. Reinders. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's nice. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Xavi Simons absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Vinicius Junior. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's looking wide. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Modric. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mendy calmly anticipates. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fair man. That has been cut short. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Reinders. Gakpo. And here's Depay. Oh, he's in! It's just beyond his reach. And here's Gakpo. And here's Depay. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero
It's a pretty
11.
loose pass.
Numero 7.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Can
he finish?
Il numero 8. Il numero 15. Il numero 21.
Fairman.
Attenzione, un
Fairman
cambio.
takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Frimpong. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Simons. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Wijnaldum. Carvajal. He's played him through. Valverde. He's onside. Fairman. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Good read, needed to be. Wijnaldum. Simons. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Memphis Depay. Gakpo receives it in a good position here. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Another chance from a corner. Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Oh, good looking ball. Memphis Depay chasing after it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Two minutes to be added on. Valverde. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fairman. And we're done. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any man.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Can he get onto this? And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Szoboszlai. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play.
He's had a shot! Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That has been cut short. Rodrigo, Modric, couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Rodrigo, passes short and sharp. Oh, well played, well played. Szoboszlai, he's played him through. Now it's Diaz. And he's onside. He's had a hit! And he's done it! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rodrigo, Modric. Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Vinicius Junior, chance here to counter. He's in plenty of space here. Diaz. McAllister. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Jones. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gakpo is onto it in a flash. Diaz, who does have an assist to his name. Well read, nice interception. Looking for the run. Can he finish? Opts to play it back. Hits one! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodrigo. Carvajal, and he's managed to get free.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mohamed Salah is onto this. Mohamed Salah was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that was vital. Modric. Now it's Rodrigo. Jones. Szoboszlai. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vinicius Junior.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He's got to be in here! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13. Viene sostituito.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
And the finish! Eder Militao clears it away. Chouameni. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior turns and goes. Rodrigo! There's the hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chance! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Modric, great chance! Szoboszlai. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Mbappe. He's in a great position. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Jones. Mendy. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely bit of skill. And he's gone backward here. Oh, important interception. Szoboszlai. And it's Modric. Carvajal. Passing nice and neat. Jones. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he's there to clear it. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. He has found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, what a ball! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mohamed Salah.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Szoboszlai looking to run onto it. Diaz. And here's Gakpo.
Gakpo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, not quite.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 14.
Camavinga is there, and he can pick it up. That looks a cracking ball.
Il campo per il numero 15.
Müller!
Il numero 21. Il numero
And
6.
somehow he managed to miss it.
Müller fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That's played into space. And he cuts out the supply. Güler.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham fiddles it through. He's in a good... Mbappe!
Il quarto uomo indica 2
McAllister.
minuti di recupero.
2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? Oh, that's neat. That's a great hit! Superb from Szoboszlai! Late in the day, this could well be it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a... And we're done. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim.